Hey there, Jeremy from rcnightmare.com bringing you another super exciting unboxing video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Traxxas Nitro 4Tec. This thing is a, I guess classified as an on-road Nitro RC. It's got absolutely loads of features, loads of fun. So you've got, some of the basic features, some of the features you're going to find on the box anyway. So obviously it's got the Traxxas 2.4 gigahertz control and the Traxxas link and all that thing, all those things. It's got the servo reversing, endpoint adjustment, all the same things that you would see really on any Traxxas 2.4 gigahertz. What's different, what's exciting, what's sexy about this is purely the speed rating. On the box, as we all know, it's on the box, so take it for what that means. They're rating this thing at 70 miles per hour. What I'm hearing about the Nitro 4Tec is one of the early disses on it is that you need a different set of tires to really achieve those speeds. Traxxas brought you a car that could go that fast, but at the local hobby shop where BSRC or Brandon works, he sees a lot of these things come back where the tires are literally exploded everywhere. So we got hammered a little bit for chatting a little bit too much on our unboxing videos, so let's get right to it. It comes with a 3.3 Nitro motor, as pretty much all of Traxxas Nitro stuff comes with now. The T-Max and the Slash Nitro, the Slayer as they say. So when you open it up, you've got decent packaging as usual. Don't want to talk too much about that. Another Traxxas 2.4 gigahertz remote. Let's try that again. Just kidding. Took some heat for hating on the 2.4 gigahertz remotes. I keep them because eventually I'm going to sell some of these rigs. So they work great. I mean, quite honestly, we ran our Traxxas Spartan boat this weekend. The range in that thing was ridiculous. So right at the top, you've got pretty much everything you need to get going. The one thing I will one of many things that I'll give Traxxas some credit on is they get it with Nitro. They give you everything you need right out of the box. So you've got a DVD showing you how to use it. It comes with the Easy Start, the battery for the Easy Start, the charger for the battery for the Easy Start, everything you need. That wasn't always the case with their Nitros. They also give you a fuel bottle. I know it seems like a small thing, but I'm telling you, with a Nitro, to include that, it is really ready to run. You don't need to screw around with anything. So let's get to the rig here. Let's pull it out. This is really our first kind of look at on-road, and then to go on-road and also attack Nitro gives me a little flutter in my heart. Makes me a little nervous. So you've got the 4Tec shell again. I don't know why people diss on the standard shells that come with it. It is what it is. I mean, it looks hot. It's cheap, just like anything else. Under the hood, however, you really have got some good engineering here. You've got really everything jam-packed into a very, very small frame. So we're going to go to the zoomed-in view at this point to really start looking at some of the individual features of the Nitro 4Tec that we like. So as you can see here, it doesn't look all that different than kind of your standard Traxxas Nitro RCs, but what you notice is it's really packed up well. The weight is distributed really well. It comes pre-set up with the Resonator muffler and everything, so you're going to get the maximum performance right outside of the box. You've got real flat layout. It's about as close to the ground as you could possibly expect. Again, the post in the front, a little bit higher, goes with the foam bumper, which originally I dissed Traxxas by saying it was cheap and this and that. But the reality is, it's function over form. It looks like crap, but it works great. So for the Nitro 4 Tech, this is great. Then along the backside here, you see what is quickly becoming a very, very heavily used Nitro motor by Traxxas in their 3.3. The 4 Tech obviously has it. Now you see it in the T-Max, comes as a 3.3. If you've watched our videos closely, you know that we've spent a considerable amount of time upgrading our crappy 2.5 Traxxas T-Max to the 3.3. The power in the 3.3 on the T-Max, the way we built it, was just ridiculous. So to imagine this kind of power on this light and this aerodynamic of a rig, you don't have to look far to know why this thing is rocking at 70 miles an hour plus. You know, with the T-Max, the 3.3 was so powerful when we put it in, it literally blew the wheels off. No pun intended. But we had Loctite on the wheel nuts, and they just burst from the frame. Obviously, Traxxas has put this model came originally with the 3.3, so it's obviously been engineered to handle that kind of power. We put the 3.3 in an old style T-Max 2.5, and I just got lazy, I suppose. You've got the 2108 steering servo here in the 4 Tech. Pretty standard, and you know, kind of the run-of-the-mill answer for Traxxas's steering servos is they're almost exclusive, or they're almost reliably underpowered in terms of, you know, power to throw the wheels and give you a decent turning radius. This is like a universal thing. Every time I get a Traxxas, I'm looking at the steering servo, it always gets upgraded. We'll throw a Savox or something like that in here. So we'll get real close up here so you can kind of get a real nice look at the layout. Everything's packed in and balanced really nicely. You know, the people that have this, which in my circle is not that many, really love it. And part of the added bonus of this kit is the fact that while the wheels aren't really set for it, you can do a little off-roading. You're not going to run through 6-inch tall grass, but you know, dirt and low grass, you're going to be fine. And really, that's more of a result of having ridiculous power in the Traxxas 3.3 motor than maybe the way the car itself is engineered. You just blast through anything you need to. So, you know, the 4 Tech, 70 mile an hour speeds, I don't know what the hell else you could possibly want in an on-road nitro car. You're going to want to go through the standard break-in process. As usual, Traxxas is going to include the DVD, their DVD that talks about, you know, uses their method. Nitro break-in methods are one of the most annoyingly high contested methods out there. Everyone seems to have their own only way to do it. We use the Traxxas method. It seems to work fine. Never really had a problem with their motors in terms of, you know, break-in process, keeping it all standardized. Get another look at the, let's bring it close for the Traxxas little fuel jug, which is really helpful when you want to go kind of out for a bash and you don't want to carry around a gallon jug of nitro fuel all the time. And we'll take a close look at the accessories bag. Not uncommon or not really unique, but as usual, Traxxas includes a wide variety of accessory parts, spacers, your chargers, your Easy Start. Again, like I said, the battery for the Easy Start, which is not something that was always included. They give you some air filter oil, all that stuff. They actually gave you some glow plugs, so you basically be able to get this thing broken in and get out and have some fun with it. The model number is 4807, and it's a Nitro 4 Tech all-wheel drive, Nitro on-road, super fun machine. The amount of power balanced with the amount of weight in here, I don't have to run it to know this thing's going to be stupid fast. The balance of it, you know, the rims and tires actually look pretty slick. Pretty nice looking. It's a nice looking car. And like I said, it's not something that we have a lot of experience with, or even a lot of people that we kick it with or that we bash with. They don't have one of these. So, of course, in the RC Nightmare habit, we went out and blew some more money and bought this thing so we can see how it all works. We're trying to get a little bit more into Nitro to try to appeal to a few more people. So if you have any questions about the Nitro 4 Tech, and maybe some of the accessories that it comes with. I love that it comes with an extra gold plug, because you're replacing that thing as soon as you're done breaking it in. If you have any questions in terms of performance and utility, feel free to let us know. I would still say generally, based on the feedback that we've got, it's still pretty much on-road. A little on-road rough terrain or flat dirt, you're going to do fine with. It's more the hills and things that you're going to have troubles with, the elevation changes, as opposed to some rough terrain, because the Traxxas 3.3 Nitro motor has enough power to really blow through almost anything you need. If you have any questions about the new Nitro 4 Tech from Traxxas, please feel free to post them up below, and or visit our forum over at rcnightmare.com, and hope you have a great day. Thanks.